and she lets her game speak for her. So Asia Wilson is another person that connects me to greatness, right? If there was another person, I want to give, in my spirit, I need to give a shout out to Angel Reese. Angel Reese is just a workaholic. She just gets down to business, right? A lot of stuff has been thrown her way. She keeps her circle tight and she stays focused on her game. She got help from Lisa Leslie. She'll get help from whoever she needs to in order to be a better player and a better person. I love what her mom is doing in her life and how they're so close. I love her, just her energy out there on the court and her competitive nature. Like she reminds me of me when I was starting out and I didn't care. Say what you want to say. I'm bringing my A game tonight, right? You're going to have to stop me from getting all these rebounds. Stop talking about how I get the rebounds. Stop me if you can. And I love that attitude of hers and how she's continuing to get better every single game.
Well, Esther connected us.
Well said by one of the greatest players that ever laced up, Cynthia Cooper. And that's how you show respect. I'm not saying like you gotta, sing their praise and you know what I'm saying, or this generation say glaze. I'm not even saying you gotta glaze your young player, but if you're gonna give a critique, it gotta be a fair critique. It gotta be a fair critique. Like I done heard Cheryl Swoop she gave a fair critique about Angel and a couple other players in that draft, right? And it was fair critique. I didn't take it personal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't much to it. Then you have other legends that kind of come out disingenuous. Then she gets mad and want to attack fans for calling her out for being disingenuous. It's simple. Like, if the person got game, they got game. It's not that difficult. Like, let's not try to make it harder than what it is. It's not rocket science. And she kept it simple. She brings her A game. Like, come on. And again, the Candace Parker, see, this is what I understand, right? Candace smarter than that, right? This is why I'm looking at a funny style. She pays attention to every little thing. Yep. So for her to get on the podcast and only limit Angel Reese was just laughable to me, and it was disingenuous. So then come Jer's retirement night, she likes to point out the small details regarding Angel and things she didn't talk about on any other podcast. So on the podcast, she was just a rebounder. So on the night of you get your jersey retired in Chicago, right. She can really pass the ball. She can really defend. She can do. Well, yeah. That's why she's not a C tier player. I don't understand that. Like, she's a 2-time All-Star who's literally, she should be all defensive this year. That's not a C tier player.
No.
Like, C tier players, there's no other C tier player that was a 2-time All-Star and could do what she do. So that's why it was so disingenuous, right? Cooper, she gave a genuine opinion. She gave you like the black woman perspective too, like a black woman who played the game, looking at another young up-and-coming black young lady that's trying to establish herself, that wants to be great. That's respect. Why? I mean, it's that simple. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep. But it's like, also think about it. Cynthia Cooper has always never been. Cynthia Cooper, to me, probably had one of those careers where it was like, man, if the W could have started a little sooner, we could have actually saw more of her greatness. But we got to see the Cynthia that we saw at USC and overseas when she played in those 4 championships. And she don't come off as regretful. She don't come off as I don't get my shine. She comes off as I want to watch these young women grow. And for a black woman, like, and this is being honest, a black woman to say, I feel it in my spirit that I have to give my flowers to you. That's what we call generosity, because it's warranted. If you're balling, show, we always say, if you balling, we gonna give you your props, whether we like you or not. We're gonna give you your props. That's it.
Like, your personal feeling is not. You shouldn't tie your opinion on basketball with this, tied together with your personal feeling, how you feel about something.
Right.
There are many players I don't like in the NFL,
right.
boxing, basketball, like
because
NBA.
look, you sit back and look at the woman that she's breaking these records. Like, them guys were like, they're like Sylvia Fowles and Candace Dupree, all of these players that have come and who set their mark. She's breaking all of these records. And she's also trying to lift her team up. If you don't have Angel on the floor, you don't have a chance to win. She just brings that energy, especially in the fourth quarter. And Cynthia Cooper, her, Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie, they see this stuff. Asia Wilson, they see this stuff. Asia Wilson was held under 20 points. Ain't nobody else been doing that to the great Asia Wilson. So it's like, what else do we have to say? Cynthia Cooper's right. Here's your flowers. That's how you handle it. I don't want to hear about no C-tier player and then tell me, oh, the other players are, they been in the league longer than you. Well, why you got Paige ahead of her then? Why you got Caitlin ahead of her? Why you got Cam on the same level? That don't make no sense. Your criteria is screwed up. And she needs to come back and watch this video and see how a legend who won more rings and in that short 4-year span had a great impact on the game. And she gave her props.
And for somebody that's a two-way player, you should recognize another two-way player in a dog. See, there's players out there, they're a two-way player, they're skilled, but they don't have the mental. I always talk about the mental fortitude. Like, certain players are, very few players are killers. I'm talking about dogs that they two-way players against. It don't matter who they go up against. It's certain players that only two-way players in the regular season. When the lights is bright, there ain't no two-way. Then you got certain players, it don't matter if it's the player at the end of the bench or it's the best player in the league. I'm the two-way player. I am who I am, and you're going to feel my presence just like I'm going to feel yours. That's Angel Reese. It don't matter who she's been going up against. She's been the same way. That's what I pay attention to. Certain players, they're only good against certain defenses, certain offensive players. But Angel remains the same. And I think if you play the game and you know the game, you're going to respect the fact that she brings it every single night. Yeah, she got a pretty face. Yeah, she got style and she's a feminine young lady.
Hey, show, who did Candace Parker?
She absolute trenches.
Who did Candace Parker play for in college?
She played for the great Pat.
And what did Pat Summers say? What wins championships?
Defense and rebounding. R.I.P. Miss Pat. The great late Miss Pat.
You think Pat Summit would have went along with this crap that she
would have loved Angel. She probably would have recruited her. So I mean, it's just we gotta be honest. It's not about save the bull crap another day. Let's talk facts. That's just what it is. And if you're a player just like that brings it, you're gonna get credit with us. I love it. There's so many players in the league that I see and they're very talented. But you got a few players that I'm like, man, they bring it every night. It don't matter who they go up against. The bigger the competition, the better they play. You feel what I'm saying? That's what great players. Hey man, that's what they do. Like, they show up. Like what Asia Wilson said. She said in one of her speeches, she was like, I appreciate all of these women around the league challenging me. Because when you challenge me, that's going to bring the best out of me. That forces me to dig deep and pull out a certain level that I didn't think I had in myself. Now I put emphasis on that, but that's basically what she said.
Yeah. I mean, look, Asia Wilson, because Asia Wilson knows you have to grow the league. The league's going to grow. Players are going to come. Players are going to do things that you may never have done. So why sit back and hate, or not even hate? Why would I give an unfair critique when I know the players that are out here are playing? These are two legends who say they see Angel Reese in them. Asia Wilson, I know she's still playing, but she's a legend to me. I'm sorry. She's the best I've ever seen. And I've been watching since 97. And then then Cynthia Cooper now. Those are two great players, Show. A lot of people got Cynthia Cooper as they GOAT. They woman GOAT. That said that they see something of Angel in them. So what does that tell you about that person who claims she's a C tier? I'm just saying, it just don't make sense to me.
She's the only one, but when you pushing the agendas, you're never going to keep it real, man. I don't speak nothing different. Yep. Make sure y'all hit the like button, new to the channel, subscribe. Star Hoop Central, we going up heavy, Chevy tomorrow, live and direct. Make sure y'all subscribe. Welcome to HD TV. Showtime on point. We out here.